Graham Foster found himself struggling to keep Kyle Winchester under control as the ongoing fire-related storyline created more turmoil in the village. During Friday's episode, it was finally revealed that Kyle was behind the string of mysterious fires that had been breaking out around Emmerdale Farm. In the latest installment, Kyle felt hurt and rejected after Cain declined the chance to spend some quality time with him. At the same time, Graham remained focused on uncovering the identity of the person responsible for the arson attacks. Cain became frustrated after learning that Kyle had missed school and complained to Cammy about his son's fixation on repairing his golf. Unbeknownst to him, Kyle overheard the conversation and was left believing that his father no longer enjoyed being around him. Later, when a lighter slipped from Kyle's bag, he briefly resisted using it. However, Graham soon noticed smoke and rushed over, only to find Kyle watching his golf engulfed in flames. After dragging him to safety, Graham realized the truth when he spotted Kyle slipping the lighter back into his pocket. The incident brought back painful memories from Graham's own past involving fire. Kyle then opened up about the reasons behind his actions, explaining that he had been overwhelmed by everything happening in his life. He questioned how anyone would cope after losing their mother, their home, seeing Moira sent to prison, and feeling ignored by a father battling cancer. When Moira arrived after spotting the smoke in the distance, Kyle quickly hid himself inside Graham's car. As events unfolded, Graham showed sympathy towards Kyle and listened as he explained what had driven him to start the fires. Although he promised support, Graham made it clear that Kyle needed to tell Cain and Moira the truth himself, warning that he would reveal everything if Kyle refused. Despite the ultimatum, Kyle failed to come clean to his parents. Meanwhile, Moira continued to suspect the wrong people, convincing herself that either Joe or Graham could be responsible. When Cain suggested that the situation was not their concern, Moira strongly disagreed. She pointed out that their son's car had been deliberately set alight, making it very much their problem. Emmerdale could be setting the stage for a surprising romance between Graham Foster and Kim Tate, despite their long and complicated history. The former couple have spent years manipulating and undermining one another, but their connection may prove that the line between affection and rivalry is thinner than it seems. Earlier this month, Graham stunned viewers by admitting the truth behind his latest revenge scheme. He confessed that he had interfered with Kim's medication in an effort to end her life, claiming it was payback for her own attempt to have him killed years earlier. In an unexpected turn of events, Kim chose to put their bitter feud behind them and declared that they were now square. With tensions easing between them, questions are being raised about whether their renewed understanding could develop into something deeper. Discussing the ongoing dynamic between the two characters, Andrew Scarborough suggested that Graham may be taking a risk by challenging Kim and warned that the situation could still end badly. He explained that dealing with Kim is always dangerous territory, but both characters seem comfortable testing each other's limits. According to him, they enjoy pushing boundaries, although neither has yet reached the point of no return. Scarborough pointed out that while Kim once attempted to get rid of Graham, she ultimately stopped short of carrying it through. Likewise, Graham has previously taken actions against Kim, but has never fully committed to causing her serious harm. He also suggested that while neither intends to cross the line, circumstances could eventually spiral out of control and lead to disastrous consequences. The actor also reflected on Graham's recent emotional setback after Rona chose Marlon instead of him. He revealed that reconnecting with Rona was one of Graham's key motivations for returning, making her rejection particularly painful. Scarborough admitted that Graham is deeply hurt by the outcome and expressed hope that the recent peace between Graham and Kim could draw them closer together in the future. He believes there will always be an undeniable chemistry between the pair. He added that he enjoys the explosive exchanges between the characters, praising Kim's sharp remarks and describing their interactions as an entertaining battle of wit and sparks. 5 major storylines are set to shake up Emmerdale next week, including a dangerous situation for Charity Dingle, fresh trouble for Gabby Thomas, and a shocking scam that catches Caleb Milligan off guard. Dr. Caitlin Todd appears to show a rare glimpse of compassion, although her softer side may not last for long. Charity is desperately worried that the truth surrounding Sarah's baby could come to light during the upcoming 21st birthday celebrations. However, her concerns soon become far more serious when she becomes the victim of a violent attack. Elsewhere, Archie Breckle uses artificial intelligence to recreate the voice of a former villager, while Lydia Dingle begins questioning Sam over what she believes could be a secret relationship with Laurel Thomas. At the same time, Gabby faces the start of a troubling new chapter, and Graham Foster continues trying to build trust with Kyle Winchester. With Sarah's milestone birthday fast approaching, and the secret about her child hanging by a thread, Charity becomes increasingly desperate to satisfy Dr. Todd's demands before everything unravels. Struggling with overwhelming guilt and relying more heavily on alcohol, she eventually reaches her limit and directly challenges Todd, urging her to reveal the truth if she is really prepared to do so. To Charity's surprise, Todd backs down. Faced with the consequences of destroying Sarah's future in public, she seems unable to follow through with her threat. In an unusually honest conversation, Todd admits that she has become intrigued by the chaos that constantly surrounds Charity. For a short time, the pair call a temporary truce, and Todd suggests the secret may remain hidden. Unfortunately, the peace does not last. Later that same day, Charity becomes the target of a shocking assault, leaving questions over whether Todd could be involved. Meanwhile, with Jai Sharma away in Canada, Billy Fletcher steps in to support Caleb Milligan in finding new business opportunities. He quickly impresses by bringing in a valuable new client, earning Caleb's praise. However, Carrie Pollard begins to feel increasingly overlooked as Billy's reputation grows. Things worsen when Caleb questions Carrie's dedication after she leaves work early to collect Archie. Not long afterwards, Caleb receives an urgent phone call from his daughter requesting financial help. Believing the situation is genuine, he grants Billy access to his bank account and asks him to transfer £5,000 as a deposit for a London property. At the very same time, Ruby Milligan casually tells Chas Dingle that Steph is actually enjoying a holiday in Thailand with her new boyfriend. The revelation raises an alarming question. Who was really on the phone? Back at Farah's barn, Archie is shown listening to an AI-generated copy of Steph's voice that he created himself. When a £5,000 payment lands in his account, it becomes clear that he orchestrated the entire scam and successfully deceived Caleb. The next day, Kerry notices an expensive computer delivery that Archie has bought using the stolen money. Her suspicions quickly grow, and it is not long before she discovers the truth. The challenge then becomes deciding what to do next. Elsewhere, Sam's dance classes appear to be progressing well, but he continues misleading Kim Tate about where he has been spending his time. Ross Barton is keen to get closer to Laurel, yet his eagerness only makes her feel more uneasy. The situation becomes even more complicated when Kim sees Sam leaving Laurel's house and immediately jumps to the conclusion that they are having an affair. Nicola King is also concerned after noticing Laurel's guilty behavior. Kim shares her suspicions with Lydia, but almost instantly regrets introducing the idea. Emmerdale is broadcast on ITV1 every weekday evening at 8 p.m. and is also available to watch online through ITVX.